Let's see. Cool, yes. Network play, cooperative, start server, classic. I'll put the max players to 4. If anyone else would like to drop in, I'm on Steam right now. You can add me. Just speak up in chat and let us know. I think we were playing on normal. The furthest level that I can select is the Power of the Underworld, and we have a score for everything else except that one. I think from watching the VOD, that's the one we left off on.
Yeah, it should be whatever the bottom one is.
Yeah. Private session. Randos.
Yes, that would be good. Oh, you do want to check private session, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
And it should be open now, so I think you can join. I can try sending you an invite directly. Invite. Did you get that?
I did.
You guys would help us out on Twitch and let us know if the audio balance is okay. You should be able to hear the game and hear Deidrearch and hear me pretty cleanly.
Yeah, Leon, happy to give you back your wizard hat next time I see you. Although, I expected it to provide me, give me like a plus 20 bonus versus sunburns, that it turns out it didn't actually provide.
Why don't we see more sunburned wizards? I feel like that should be a fantasy trope. They spend all their time inside. I think they go out on an adventure. Guess we don't really get a lot of fantasy stories about mundane bullshit. So.
Right.
My map is all fucked up. This has happened before, though. Let's see if I can fix it.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Now it's not fucked up, but it's also not visible on Twitch, so give me 1 second to see if I can fix it.
Oh, that's looking good.
Almost there. I think I need to move it across monitors real quick. Technical difficulties. Alright, so it should be coming up on stream here shortly. Just let me know that they can see it. I can't see my broadcaster software while I have it full screen, and I won't be able to look at the middle monitor now.
Amy, what? I did.
Alright. Following you.
Alrighty. You want to go grab all this sweet, good stuff?
I will, yes. It's giving me a cutscene of a ladder.
Oh.
Yeah, I had my stream crash earlier, so anyone who was AFK, their stream went down. Comcast. Where's the stuff you're talking? Oh, that's a lot of stuff. I see why you're... Awesome. Wonder if they start doing that more, so that, because the game's not saving your ammo from level to level. I guess it's saving your weapons. It starts you maxed out.
Right.
Down this way, right? Does this game have falling damage? I don't remember.
You'd have to fall a long way for there to be falling damage.
It probably doesn't matter anyway.
It might. Let's see.
Okay, Quinn.
Just the
Reach the
glove?
door to the second generator. Looks like the same.
Shit. I need to not click out of the full screen game. Back now.
Ah.
Doesn't seem to work though. I thought that's what we did with this.
Maybe we need to go and do stuff outside first.
Maybe, yeah.
Probably have to go blow shit up. Would be my guess.
That seems like a good assumption with this game in general. A really dark room back here.
Like an NPC we need to talk to. Some dialogue choices.
Right.
That's a good way to get some light.
The room appears to be empty. Okay. It does not appear to be a destructible wall. Yeah, we have to choose
like if
whether
there were a
to spare
destructible
or
wall.
save.
I feel like if there were a destructible wall, we'd have some quip from Sam saying, "They don't build those walls like they used to."
That seems pretty spot on. This was not open before. Oh, interesting. It just... We have to find 4 symbols, it looks like.
Yeah. Claim the 4 MacGuffins.
Great. It's the controller. It just works. Shit. Oh god! Oh, apparently there's a third-person mode in this game.
Oh yeah.
I accidentally triggered it. Ouch.
Oof. Getting used to the different guns again is
Right? It takes a while.
a bit of a challenge. Like, wait, what gun do I want to be using against which enemy?
Shotguns against the skeleton-looking guys, is that right?
Yeah, the clear skeletons.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh no.
Be back soon. Oh, there's a... Shit. Scorpion enemy up top. One second.
Yeah.
There goes Spiky. God, I'm getting wrecked by these things. I'll try to find you here in a second. Oh, I got a temple card.
And sheds. Maybe you picked it up on one of the sheds.
Yeah. Trying to find the button to switch it back to
God.
first-person mode. Do you happen to know what it is by any chance? Wait, I found it. Random pressing. Did you ever play Undertale, Dieter?
No, it definitely looks
Dude,
very cool to me.
as a fan of like SNES RPGs, you gotta play it. Like, I can't tell you anything else about it. I try to avoid anything else. But...
I mean, I know everything.
Okay, it's still good playing.
As our Lord and Savior Patrick Stewart once said, "I've seen everything."
I've seen it all. It's too late. Shit. Try to be less bad here. So.
I'm not sure that I would enjoy the like fight mechanic, the battle mechanic very much.
Yeah.
Dodging things.
It's like bullet hell.
Yeah. But in general, like the premise is really cool to me.
Yeah.
And it was the sort of game that I really enjoyed watching you play. Yeah, it's on my list of things that I would probably enjoy playing someday. Just like there's another one I think I watched you play on stream one time that was... It was, again, a similar self-referential, I think.
Yeah.
Unless I'm just thinking of Startup and Jam Gaiden, like 2 different areas of this place.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what other game would be similar. It's very like commenting on gaming as a genre. Shit.
Was that the one that? Let's see. At one point, there's like a bounty board that only ever like becomes relevant once, or maybe there are cases where
story?
they're like.
No,
No, so it's not Cave Story. In the game that I'm thinking of, there's a scene. So I think there's like lots of places where there's some sort of writing on a wall, and it turns out these are comments directly taken from some message board somewhere made by real people.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what game. I know what you're talking about.
Edit comments about RPGs or something like that, and it's kind of thoughtful, but also just kind of like ridiculous. The things that these people are saying.
Barkley showed up in Jam Gaiden, Chapter 1 of the Hoops Barkley saga. Shoot.
Okay, it is Hoops Barkley.
What was the best way to deal with these guys? Remember? Big brain dudes?
Shoot them a lot. Don't get shot by them.
Good looking out.
I think if you get up kind of close to them, they can't
really get you.
Or stay far away and shoot rockets at them. Or I guess the minigun seems like it's pretty good against them.
This game would be so hard on the normal difficulty when you only get 3 lives. Could not imagine even attempting it. It already feels like it would work well as like an arcade game where you're putting in quarters every time you die.
I don't think the base game is life-based. I think it's reload at your last save or something like that.
One of the modes when you go to boot it up says you get 3 lives, but maybe that's just like an optional challenge mode. I found one of the Osiris things. It was just in a random building on the side somewhere in here.
Yeah, I think there might be some more like key passes we need to find. Yeah. We need to go in more buildings.
Cool. I'll try to stick with you.
Oh, I'm running out of ammo in a lot of my guns.
What?
I'll probably find more.
To some extent, I feel like this game should have unlimited ammo, but I kind of get why it doesn't, because otherwise you'd stop ever using the older guns. So.
God. I mean, it's got a lot of ammo.
Yeah.
It's got just limited enough that you can't always use the same gun forever.
Right.
You're incentivized to like try something else new every now and then.
That seems like good design, I would say.
They're running around like checking a couple places. You'll probably find something. Okay, how do I get down there? There we go. Little secret area.
The ones that have these little statues in them, you have to use the wrist thingy on them. I will not die. Am I not aggro? I can't melee him, apparently.
With you.
What's that?
You can't melee with him with... use E to melee him.
Oh, okay. I see. It's a serious game. Shit. It was in that room. There was like a statue in the back wall, and I had just pulled it back, and then you're supposed to interact with like a... there's like a symbol on the wall to pick up. I'm trying to find the room again. This is it. Oh, I found it. We're good. Okay.
Sweet.
game is so ridiculous. It's awesome. Hooray. Okay, so there is falling damage, but it's mild in comparison to the rest of the damage you take. This is what they look like. You'll walk in a little room like that.
Ah, okay. There are a bunch of like power-ups and weapons in these rooms around here.
Okay, cool. Nice. I think they've tuned in a couple times, Jahan. I don't think they interact in chat. Why do you ask? Okay, so we gotta find a way to get back up out of here, right?
Yeah.
These rooms go back up, maybe?
Likely.
It took me back out where I just come from. Thought I heard douchebag. Dead ends.
If nothing else, we can get out the way I came in, which was through one of these doors.
I think I may have found one. I'm trying not to drop down there again.
Did you like fall down into this area?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't take I took like a spiral staircase. Yeah, this is the way out right here.
Yeah.
Marstead and Marstead. I think my dad's name is Creature. Marstead would be perfect though. Should crack up. Okay, so that's the way out of here once we find the other two things, presumably.
Yeah, probably.
This is a dead end. Not yet sure, there's a bunch of stuff in this room. I'm not yet sure if the rooms that have the talismans like have a look to them or if they all look different. Probably comparable sizes at least.
Yeah. Probably should just try to go in a circuit around the map.
Yeah, now that there's not enemies killing us. Oh, here's one. That's one more.
So much for no enemies.
Yeah. They just respawn occasionally, or?
They respawn when you like trigger things like.
Ah, I see. Getting that talisman.
Right.
One more we gotta find.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of sweet stuff down here.
This is the entrance we started in. It's a dead end. If you go off into the sand, that's a very bad thing.
I would not recommend going up. Well, no, I actually do recommend you go off into the sand.
I think we've done that before. Oh, hey, Dad. How you doing? No entry. This might be the last one. Oh, I don't actually have to interact with that thing. Yes, yes. Hey, alright, so we gotta get back around the entrance. I don't know that I remember where that is at all. Oh, this is one of those
Flying
like,
things,
teleporting
shoot 'em when they
things.
first pop up, yeah.
And they like slow you down if they touch you or something like that.
Yeah, if once they pop up, you gotta start shooting them right away, or else
Bad things
will
happen.
bruise.
Oh, cool. What version? You doing the 3DS version, Dad? I think this is the right way in here, right? We gotta go back down the ladder. Wait, maybe not.
Oh god.
This might have been where we went up the spiral staircase. There was a ladder right at the start of the stage.
Is this
Don't
not?
remember where it was. I think this is the spiral to one of the artifacts that we found.
Oh,
This
maybe.
is at the 3DS Master Quest. Master Quest is pretty funny. It's the one I did on the stream. Jabu Jabu's belly is full of random cows everywhere for some reason. There's a door back here that's locked. Okay. We just circuit around the outside of the map and see if we can find the... We gotta open that blue door, right?
Yeah, I think we found it. That was right room. We went into the right room down there.
Okay, hold on. Down the spiral staircase?
Yes, good. Yeah, it's not a spiral staircase. It's just a go down the ladder.
Oh, I see it. Good call. Confuse that with the other room. Cool. So that door opened basically when you got here.
That's awesome. Mars Dad and Mars Mom are in chat right now. Hello.
Hey guys. When did you guys tune in? Did you catch Republic, Fool's Errand, or SpongeBob? Playing games recommended by Patreon subscribers today. This is cool. I do like all of the... I feel like we were in an area like this earlier. Remember us getting stuck in a place like this?
Right, we weren't sure. Oh god, don't take me back up.
Oh god.
Damn it, elevator.
Can you kill yourself?
Probably. Got a bunch of armor and stuff though. Wherever we're supposed to go. There we go. Cutscene will trigger.
No, so this is new, I think. Achievement unlocked, mission completed. Doesn't sound right with a how long to beat estimate.
Command HQ. Anubis is online. Red plasma as far as the eye can see.
Oh my god, the whole time lock is lit up. This gives us a fighting chance. Team Charlie is ready for insertion. And you're going home, soldier. Head outside for extraction.
Thanks. I could use a hot meal and a beer.
I'm sure this is going to end well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nothing but good things coming here. Finally. Oh shit, is the elevator gone now? Wait, wait, we're okay. Everything's fine.
Okay.
We're good.
Where's the up button?
Yeah, right.
Walter Meyer Christ.
Oh, it's delightful. I think that God's name is Harold because they mishear Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Whoa. Seems bad. Seems not good. Let's see if I can cut steam really quick here. Let's see. Is there an exit here that I'm missing? Oh, we gotta put explosive, okay. Gotcha. There's exploding barrels. Right click is explode, I guess. Come on. You got it. There you go. Oh, alright, that was my bad. Maybe don't stand in the exploding room next time. Yeah. Okay. I see where they're going with this. Did they give us an infinite number of these C4 containers out here? Probably, right? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, I may have lost you on Discord, Dieter. I don't know if you can still hear me. I can't hear you anymore.
Got it. Sorry, I got muted somehow.
No worries. God damn it. We need to make a counter for number of times I blow myself up with C4. Son of a bitch. There we go. What's the range on it? No, it's at 3 now, Yahan. Is larger than I think it is. Good call. Have you tried not exploding? It seems like a sound strategy. I do appreciate that this is more of a style-focused game where it's like there's not really a major death penalty. The death penalty is that you're embarrassed, that you suck. That's a good approach to penalizing failure. It's like you isolate the whole failure mechanic you have a game like Rock Band, where for the longest time, like, they would let you fail out of a song, you get like 60% of the way through, and then you would just lose and not be able to progress. And they eventually added a no failure mode, which doesn't penalize you in any way. It's just like, hey, you know, if you played the song perfectly, you're gonna get a higher score. Like, that can be the failure setting. There's no reason to make you play the song for 6 minutes if you're doing something like Freebird, and then just waste your time. It's a good rule of thumb for explosives. Be further away than you think you should. That's a lot of dudes. Should be the subtitle for this game. God. I mean, it's not like the
think we're almost
movies,
out.
Leon. You can't just walk away slowly. Wonder if there's friendly fire with that.
I think there is.
Okay, so I'll try not to blow you up.
I think that was. No, I think I may have blown you up once or twice.
Oh, okay. All right.
Blown up.
Feels slightly
One
better.
of them. Rest of it, that was all your fault.
Hello. Scrapjack, huh? Shit. Does it matter which shotgun, or is there one that's better against them? I don't remember.
But I think when you first switch to shotgun, you'll be getting the double barrel shotgun, and that one's better.
Okay, gotcha. They'll be back, I'm sure. Conveyance.
They'll be back. They always come back.
Conveyance well.
Wakey, wakey, motherfucker!
Whoa! It's Diablo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This would be a good spot to use your Devastator. I recommend the Devastator here.
Which one's the Devastator?
It's basically the sniper rocket launcher.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty great. Nice.
The commentary, Sam.
Fix something real quick here, sorry. Have to save me. No pressure.
What was that?
I might have to save me, no pressure.
Oh.
It's okay. Much better.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Or possibly going the wrong way. Maintaining an equal distance whilst moving about.
Oh man, this is the kind of game where it's like
Says stopping power like a portable cannon.
a portable cannon. Seriously, that's awesome. You get somewhere and they give you a ton of loot. I'm like, oh god, what's about to happen?
Oh.
You make it outside again?
Yeah, and then a bunch of guys ambushed me after I grabbed some loot.
Whoa, the cannonball is the best gun ever in the history of video games. Well, in this game in particular.
I don't remember what video game it is, but there is some game where there's a shark cannon. It launches land sharks that swim forward really quickly and then like jump out the ground and eat the enemy soldiers that you're shooting at. That might take the cake for best gun.
That's pretty sweet. So
I love Serious Sam, but
I think as far as like gun efficacy to like style of game, where Like, this game is all about giant hordes of enemies bum rushing you. What is the best possible thing you could get for that? It's a hair over the top. Oh god, I need more cannonballs. See, there's more back here. Let's see.
Oh god. Yeah. So you just discovered the like big Diablo monster guy. And now there's a couple of them coming at us.
No big deal. I do really like that about Serious Sam. Yeah, I think I saw that. Is that the area with the crazy whirlpool thing, Spiky?
If I recall correctly, this next section's pretty tough.
Okay.
So we might want to actually utilize the cover mechanic for once. Remember what that button is? The one that lets you like crouch up against the wall and sort of duck out of combat if somebody's shooting at you?
Are you serious?
Of course.
Okay. That's what I thought. I still like the... Oh yeah, you gotta conserve your flashlight battery. Fuck you. This upcoming stealth mission. Jumping puzzle. Back up and shoot. Does this game have mods? Assume so.
Yes.
Seems like the kind of game you would mod.
In fact, when I clicked start on Steam, it said, do you want to play the regular game or the moddable version?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Kaihan. Excuse you. Oh god. Oh, the flying lady is killing me right now.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm looking out.
Coming. Coming wherever I can.
Shit. Yeah, her and Dad were in chat a little while ago, Robin. How you doing, Robin? Sister's here now.
Howdy, Robin.
I'm about to have a bad time. Yep.
I'm trying to find you.
She's like directly above me. I keep getting... keeps grabbing me. I don't know where she actually is. Yeah, I keep spawning right back into her grip.
I'm... Oh, there we go. Okay. I got out.
Come on. There might be more than one of them. That is Jai. Peter.
Yes, yes, that is. Let me tell you, if there's anybody here in Columbus, Robin gives a mean haircut.
Telling you guys, go to Columbus. Get your haircut. No! Okay, she's like, every time I go to shoot her, she like immediately ports away. Find the right gun for dealing with her.
Yeah, I recommend I recommend a machine gun of some sort.
Okay, minigun might work.
Minigun or the assault rifle, and there are
Gotcha.
2 of them. It looks like.
That's awesome, Jahan. She still doesn't speak very much English at all, right? I don't know.
You're talking about your sister? No, Kaya.
Yeah, Jahan's daughter. I'm curious when you guys learned that in school. Is that a middle school, high school thing? We started learning Spanish in as early as elementary school, late elementary. That's funny, Jahan. Hey, thanks, Death Johnson. You've been doing Mario 64 speedrunning? Imagine that's a very competitive space to exist in, huh? Okay, so maybe like shooting her disrupts the magic for a second?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah. As soon as you see it, you can start firing.
Gotcha. So that's why I was having trouble. I was trying to shoot a rocket at her, and like at the time it would take to get a rocket out, I'd already be dead.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Be looking around for her
Yeah,
and just start unloading.
gotcha. Cool.
Alright.
Sam, there's a warship tearing up your area. Your extraction can't land now.
Leave it to me.
Sam, it's too big. You can't just...
It's okay. We're old pals.
Yeah, I've never really been in the speedrunning community. I know a couple streamers that do it. I'm curious, like, if the more competitive a speedrun becomes, if less people run it, or if it's the opposite, you know? So something like, was it Zelda Ocarina of Time is an extremely competitive speedrun, because tons of people run it. So I wonder if that makes people think,
Play and get serious.
I'm not gonna, you know, get a world record in this, so maybe I shouldn't bother. Probably depends more on the kind of mechanics that you're expected to execute on. The bull enemies just get one-shot wrecked by the cannonball. They're usually such a pain in the ass. It's fantastic. Speedrun races, they can be against each other. That's a really cool way to do it. That makes a lot of sense. Wow, that's insane, Death Johnson. Yeah. Cool. See you, Mom. Good seeing you. Work away. I haven't had anyone call it stalking in a long time, but maybe that's why they came up with the term lurking, so they wouldn't feel weird about it. There's so many posts on the Twitch subreddit about like how you shouldn't call out lurkers. Most Twitch streamers have a way to see when people join and leave chat. I used to have that turned on really early on before I learned that lesson.
And it would show it to other people in chat too? Or
Well, there were both.
you just
So,
don't
like,
want it to...
one is you don't want it to be on screen because everyone else knows when they come in and they might say something. Two, if you're even keeping it privately, don't be like, "Hey, what's up, Sephiroth 420XX? How you doing?" And they'll be like, "Oh God, I wasn't expecting anyone to call me out there."
You know that I'm here? Awkward. Plus, if someone were to log into your channel and then immediately kind of go AFK to go do whatever, just so they could maybe get steer point or something like that.
Right?
It's awkward if you say hi, but they're not actually there.
Yeah, and you end up saying that a lot, right?
Right.
Okay, man.
Alright, my guess is we're almost done with this little appetizer battle,
Okay.
and the real battle will probably start soon.
Now is the real Dark Souls. Serious Sam is truly the Dark Souls of shooter games.
I am not sure that that is the case.
It is not. I have that as a command now, though. Exclamation point Dark Souls XY. X is truly the Dark Souls of Y.
Oh.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is truly the Dark Souls of cereal. Ocarina of Time, there's people who will race each other on Ocarina of Time bingo. Randomized card of objectives that are set up so that each row, column, diagonal is roughly equal in difficulty tab. Wow. Man, that's cool. It's like the game has practically become a toy now, right? Or they're like, how can we extract additional fun from this game that we have just squeezed dry? I'm really excited about that Dark Souls 1 randomizer. I might want to check that out at some point. I hope they do that with the later games too. I hope FromSoft
that's
puts it
a
up.
mod that randomizes the game?
It randomizes item placement, which I think is probably the coolest thing, and that includes like keys and things you need to progress, but it makes sure it places them in areas where it's still possible to play through it.
Yeah.
My hope is that if they ever do like an HD Dark Souls re-release for the Switch or something like that, that they would add that. Because it would be cool to, like, you know, find a great sword the very first area and set up your build around that. One was saying that, like, the Artorias crest you don't technically need until the very, very, very end of the game, so it can spawn almost anywhere.
And that's what you get from...
The blacksmith, I think. You use it to go fight Sif, which you need to do to fight the Four Kings.
Sif? Yeah. Right.
Big old pupper. Yeah. What the fuck?
Alright, here we go.
Alright, is there a specific thing we have to use to damage this? Wrist thingy?
Missiles? Or we just have to blow up... Shoot him.
Just shoot him. Okay.
Gotta shoot the glowy
Roger,
bits.
Roger.
Pick your favorite way to shoot glowy bits.
And do.
Also, occasionally taking out
The bomber guys. Is it only the ones that are shooting lasers that take damage?
it's whichever one's open, like the ones around the rim.
Let's see.
Open up.
Here's your running bomber guys.
Seems like the minigun's a little bit better for it than the missile launcher, just because it hits.
Is it hit scan? Okay. Yeah, I see that now. Makes sense.
Whereas the rocket launcher has a travel time.
Right. Scan OP. I think the big middle one with the laser doesn't do anything. It's only the ones that are shooting red lasers.
Right.
All the loading zone destinations are randomized. Is that still playable, or is it set up in a specific way so that it's you can't get into an unwinnable state, Spiky? I know a lot of the really heavily speedrun games end up getting a randomizer like that at some point.
Come on. Come
So
on.
close. Got it. Oh, they're all porting out.
That's right. Don't you forget it. Oh, did it just get eaten by the...
I think he fell into
Yeah,
the...
motherfucker, tell me how my planet tastes.
Did it get hit by something? I missed what was going on in the cutscene.
I thought the Thresher Maw thing jumped up and bit it, but...
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like.
Hellfire, I figured these guys were a little rough for you, so I went ahead and cleared you an LZ.
This ain't Hellfire, but I do look pretty good in heels.
Save the fashion show. Just get me the fuck out of here.
Kitties. Risk putting on the cat cam. Taking out. See. Camera pop up.
While my game is loading, I need to go get a refreshing beverage. I'll be right back.
See ya. I might actually go do the same if you let him know when I get back.
To all the kids out there, and have its downsides, as Marstead learned recently. It's important to drink in moderation, and probably not to drink at all when you are a little one, until you are, of course,
Good timing.
old enough, developed enough to
Jesus
start
Christ,
enjoying.
I think I killed half the known universe.
But if you are going to drink,
Glad you're headed
whiskey
home.
ginger ale is the way to go.
Charlie's I never saw nothing like this shit before, man. I used to hate milk runs, but
Not for donations. We're gonna do donations for water.
Ain't no such thing as a milk run out here.
whatever you say, man.
Drink some fucking water.
Walkers!
Yeah, freaking walkers.
Real hydrated in this bitch.
Go! Walkers!
What the?
Warning, warning, warning.
It's really bad to be a helicopter pilot in Serious Sam.
Seems like that's the case. It's a cool way to start a level, though.
Stone. Wilson's chopper is down. Repeat, we are down. I need extraction. HQ, Quinn, come in. Fan-fucking-tastic. Guess I won't be talking to them for a while.
Oh, is it a better sledgehammer?
Did you? No, it's a sledgehammer.
Okay.
Check your weapon supply.
Nice. I think the model changed, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a different sledgehammer. Looking one.
Take all our shit away. It's actually kind of good at this point.
Kind of get the.
Thank
Right?
you, Sordus.
Yeah.
I know, right? Turn on the roasted voice. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. A couple more guns in the center, but not all of them yet. I love this. Is a cool stage. I feel like the developers, once they establish what this game is like in the first 3 stages, it's really on them to make cool, satisfying groupings of enemies that feel good to fight.
Right. I'm lagging like crazy right now.
No fluids whatsoever until you're 21. Yeah, I see you just standing still there. I could try reloading the stage here in a sec.
No, we're good, we're good. I went and I paused your stream, figured that would help us a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
probably.
James, also, where are you from? You didn't consume alcohol before 21? That would never happen here in the States. Ah, nice.
That's a lot of ammo and loot over there.
Oh, wow.
Machine gun?
You know, that's crazy. So I really enjoyed the stage, and I really enjoyed it the first time I played it because you suddenly have a reason again to go back and use some of the earliest weapons that you had.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that this is an awesome stage. Like, take my weapons away. There's a part in Zelda Breath of the Wild where you go on this island and it takes away all your stuff, and it's fantastic because that game feels best when you have fewer tools. I feel like this, I would be fine if every stage played out like this from now on, that you just always started empty and you found stuff throughout the level.
Right.
Whoa. Switch to gamepad here, my mouse is dying, I don't have time to find the plug for it. Apologies for being a controller scrub. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably not good to have it be like, what's the word? Seems special or a way to rebel,
Yeah.
you know?
Right. I mean, I think parents should very moderate, very light. social drinking with family
Yeah.
from a younger age,
Yeah.
but I think there is a point to having a drinking age later in life, in that when you were young, 18, maybe even until you're about 20 or so, your brain is developing a lot more than it is. Well, your brain's developing a lot, and so drinking a lot during those years can have a more profound effect on your brain and lead to greater alcoholism than if you start drinking later in life.
Sure, makes sense. Is it a kitty here in the background?
It is. Oh, hi, Gusto.
Cat.
Say hi to the screen. You want to say hi? Say hi now?
No, now that it's on command, absolutely not.
Right, right.
Yeah. 15 in Sweden, wow. Drink when you're 18. Interesting.
And that's definitely a problem too, Leon, the suppressing reporting of other crimes. Like, first of all, I don't think it should be, well, states in the U.S. have set up policies such that if somebody, if you report dodged kamikazes,
Right. It's talking while streaming. It's hard. You're good. If you report what?
Suppose you are doing drugs like opioids and your friend overdoses.
Right. You're
there
now
are some
afraid.
states that any sort of prosecution, if you call and report, if you call an ambulance, you can't get in trouble for the drugs that you are doing.
Right.
Or other, not particularly legal things you might be doing.
Right.
Because people should be incentivized to get help for their friends when they're in trouble, rather than
Be afraid.
be afraid and just like flee the scene.
Yeah, I didn't think about the whole going to college lack of supervision thing. Yeah, I totally agree with that program, Jahan. Absolutely. I think even just zoomed in, if you think about a much less severe issue that has basically no consequences with like cursing, I've talked about it a lot with Andrea, and I think that it's better to have a more laissez-faire attitude about cursing with your kids, as long as they understand that it's not appropriate to like curse to people who are your social superiors. Like, you don't curse at your teachers, you don't curse at your elders, really. Like, if it's within your friend group and you're being respectful, then it's fine. But if you make it out to be this like taboo thing, then they're gonna think that it's cooler than it is, and then they're gonna more likely use it inappropriately, which in the case of cursing doesn't have any life consequences like drinking or drugs do. But it's kind of the same idea, I think. It's not so much like don't do it, it's do it responsibly if you're gonna do it.
Right, right. Doing it irresponsibly can have life impacts.
It's true. It's true.
Crying at your teacher is probably going to make class.
You're gonna have a bad time as a result of that.
Right.
But I think that's what you can teach, is you can say, this is what happens when you don't do it responsibly. And probably the same with drugs and alcohol. Like, this is what happens when you don't do it responsibly. But just saying, don't do it. Like, you heard that statistic that the DARE program paradoxically increased drug usage in the U.S. because DARE would say, hey, if you smoke weed, all these bad things are gonna happen. And people would smoke weed, nothing would happen. And they'd be like, oh, well, if nothing was bad about weed, nothing must be bad about heroin or PCP either. Like, if that was a lie, the rest of it must be false too. South Park handled that pretty well, I think. They had a scene where Randy's just like, if you smoke too much weed, you're just going to become uninterested and you're going to be comfortable with being bored. You're going to be okay with being bored, and I don't want you to be in that situation. Well, that seems like it's a good message.
Jahan, that's adorable.
That's awesome, Johan. Fantastic. Did you get the... There's like a gun in the center? Or maybe not. It was just a green thing. I didn't see what it was, though. One thing I would kill for in this game, and maybe when they do the next Serious Sam game, they'll do this, it'll just be an objective marker.
Yeah, I think I waited around here for a while having a hard time. Let me change my graphic settings a little bit. It's still kind of giving me trouble. Go to lower resolution. I think we need to go over a hill somewhere.
Oh, geez. Like one of these sandy hills? It must be the one that has the ruins, right? Those are more
I think so.
to cross.
I think so.
Yeah, this seems correct. It's here.
Yeah, I ran around the stage for a long time before I figured out where the hell I was supposed to go.
Yeah. Did you play the newer, the Tomb Raider reboot, Tomb Raider 2013?
No, I didn't.
Oh, super good, dude. Really recommend it. Like, it manages to take
a lot of running backwards.
Well, no, I was just going to bring it up that it has an objective marker that's not always on. So it's not like Arkham Asylum where it's like, I'm just going to keep detective mode on for the whole game and the entire game is going to be blue as a result. I'm never going to see the pretty art assets. But like when you stand still, you can press a little button that like highlights things you can interact with and shows you like the general direction you should be going if you want to progress the story. And then as soon as you move, that Tomb Raider vision goes away, which I think that's my favorite implementation of an objective system.
Oh yeah.
So it's not just an arrow that's on the screen all the time. It's kind of nice to keep it HUDless if you know what you're doing. But having a button you can press that's like, hey, here's, you know, some things you can interact with in the environment, and there's where you kind of generally want to go towards to move forward with the story. The new Tomb Raider games are Metroidvanias, and they took a character who is like kind of an affront to feminism in gaming and made her really, really, really good finally.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. She was like the, you know, classic case of this is what's wrong with video games and the video game market. And then the reboot really turned that around, I think.
Oh, you can get up here, Mark. I don't know if there's anything.
How did you do that?
Kind of like that.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Look, there's got to be some sort of.
There's a place to drop down here, more guns and stuff.
Oh, I found some minigun bullets.
Coming. Is this like an actual Valkyria game, Darkstar?
God.
Like a tactical RPG, or?
Got a rocket launcher.
Oh, there's some spin-off game coming out, right? Oh yeah, the fleshy helicopters. I forgot about these.
Right.
This is my favorite stage in the game so far. This is pretty awesome. It was correct to spread out provision of the new weapons over so many levels, but it's kind of cool to go back and re-earn them again in a single level.
Right.
Spin-off. Okay. That's the next video review I'm doing is Valkyria Chronicles. One on the boat.
Nice. Found a rocket launcher somewhere?
I did. It's down on the
Found
bottom.
rockets.
You go down underneath the desert, you should be able to find it. You
Ah,
played
yeah.
Valkyria Chronicles, right?
I did. I didn't get all the way through it. I got the stage. I think the next stage I was supposed to do, we had to go blow up a train or something, and it kind of sounded like a pain in the ass. So
Yeah.
I got stymied.
I'll have to go back and watch my VODs. It's been a little bit too long since I played it last to compared to like Life is Strange or some of those other games.
I've watched a VOD of you playing some game recently. It's a lot of like going back and seeing vignettes of how all your family members died.
Yeah, it's your
Kind of
family
just-
members' time.
Just like walk around, you're like, oh, I'm in this old house. Oh, what became of Emily Blunt? What became of Evelyn Waugh? What became of?
I didn't play that, but I've had other people recommend it. I think someone was planning on putting it in sub-block or putting it on the voting spreadsheet. I think it's fairly short though, right?
I swear I watched you play it.
I haven't played that one yet. Do you have a dream?
No, you totally play it. I didn't dream it. I remember seeing Sailor Dan commenting in it about the San Juans.
Oh, I wonder, maybe Ludifex was playing it, because I was hosting him. I know Sailor Dan watched him play that,
Oh.
I think. But it was Ludifex.
It was Ludifex.
Here's
Ludifex,
a
you
cool
there?
game, though. Where is... Do you think we're supposed to go to the next, like, temple over in that direction?
Yeah.
That one and To the Moon both came out pretty recently, and they're supposed to be really good indie games. Story focus.
The Moon's been on my list for a while, but that one's been out since like around the time I came to Columbus.
Oh, really? I thought that was a newer
Yeah.
game. Okay, my bad.
Old, but really, I've heard really cool.
Yeah.
It's a great way to like cry for a few hours. I've heard.
Right.
If you need to get some crying out, yeah.
That's the way that Sailor Dan put it. He's like, you should play To the Moon. I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool. He's like, have you ever cried on stream?
Where's Sailor Dan from? He mentioned something about Salmon Island on the stream. I was on that while watching that game, and it made me curious.
I think he's originally from North Carolina, and he currently lives in Los Alamos. He's a geologist who works at Lanel, the lab here.
Oh, interesting. Wonder
It
why he
was-
knows of the Salmon Islands, which are a few islands up in the Pacific Northwest.
Or are they near Seattle?
Yeah. That's where one half my family's from.
Cool. That your dad, your
Not
mom-
originally. Not originally. Originally, they're bacteria in the oceans. They kind of moved there after a while.
You want to make a pie from scratch. I missed that. I guess Cosmos was on Twitch for a while there. They just announced that
Really?
Mr. Rogers is going to be on Twitch, which I might want to catch a couple episodes of. Bob Ross stream, they managed to keep most of the trolls out. I don't know how. Did you follow that the Our Place April Fool's Day thing on Reddit at all?
No.
Basically, it was this giant canvas where everyone can draw a single colored pixel on the canvas once every 5 minutes or something like that. So it's cool. Go online and like find an evolution of it over the 3 days that it was online. But I brought it up in response to the trolls with Bob Ross and stuff because I guess their point in the experiment was to show that yeah, there'll be people who are trolls who try to like draw swastikas and dick butt and shit like that. But like there are more quiet people who aren't trolls that will erase that stuff than there are trolls. and it's harder for trolls to organize than it is for good people to organize against them, and that ended up actually being true, that there was almost no, you know, trolling like that that lasted longer than a few seconds. Community moderation works.
This goes to show that usually fairly quiet on streams
Yeah, I think that's...
compared with the trolls.
Right, exactly. Like, if you have... It's a squeaky wheel problem. It seems like because there's a couple trolls that everyone on there is toxic, but...
Right. Despite the fact that most of the people who comment are just awful.
Yeah,
Almost
right.
Most of the people active in the Marstead stream are the worst people on the planet.
The worst.
There are a few
Just
good ones out there.
Literal trash.
The worst.
Literally spitting on our faces every day.
Actually, that Game Saucer.
That Game Saucer guy. What was the Marstead thing? It was like, you are as peasants, and I am the lord. You are the serfs that work the land.
And on your channel is that Spiky 4000. He's got his shit down. You know, just so articulate, well reasoned.
God. No! Oh shit! More evil helicopters. Oh god. I kind of like the weapon upgrade pattern in this game. Like, they give you a weapon that's acceptable for fighting a boss, and it's kind of hard, but you can get it done if you work at it. And then they give you a weapon that just one-shots that boss, or makes him trivial. Oh, is there one of these chicks out here?
Yep. Who combos pretty well with the missiles.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
He just pulls you up in the air, you can't move. Oh
Watching
god.
for her here. You take her down there. Shit. Trying to shoot down these helicopters, but they suck.
Well, the problem is that they don't.
I know, right? It's hard, Spaggy.
Interesting, I'd never have a problem doing a troll persona. That comes very naturally to me.
Oh, really? I'm shocked. Oh god, being grabbed. Shit. I gotta go find missiles here.
I found a Devastator. If you can come to where I am.
Ooh, yes. Yes.
Like it'd be
That's exactly the
to
gun I was
have.
thinking of when I said they give you a gun that's
Oh, yeah.
acceptable.
Right.
Hey! Oh no. Alright, we take out these fucking helicopters, man.
but it really can happen.
Yeah, right.
And
also,
it's gotten to a
coming
point
across
where
as
sometimes people still don't believe me. It really hurts, actually.
Just like that, I'm just over here laughing at you in your pain.
Exactly. Sure, sometimes.
Got one of the witch ladies. Okay, there she is.
Yeah.
You got one of the helicopters.
I got one of them.
Got the second one, I think. And
Nice. Got the witch lady.
nice, thank you. They're the closest thing to a frustrating enemy in this game, I think, and it's just because it takes control from your character. I don't know how to, because it's an interesting mechanic to have them grab you. Maybe they're really fun if you had a 16-player map or something and you could help each other.
Right, right. Like it's kind of a punishing mechanic. Like once you learn how to deal with it, and you kind of focus, you learn, okay, when you hear one of them around, you got to focus on it right away.
Right, before I can start doing it.
Right. But it's kind of an all or nothing mechanic wherein once you realize it's there, you're just going to stop it from happening.
Right.
You've got to be vigilant, you've got to stop it from happening. You have to play it a certain way. But
it's either it's like you just take care of it and it's not a problem, or it's a big problem. And
right.
yeah.
I guess where it does become relevant is just with all of those. Every shot of mine missed against the Technopolyp. Where the which enemy is relevant is when you are in the midst of a lot of other enemies that you're fighting too. Mm-hmm. Then you have to, surviving the kamikazes and.
Right. And then those are more or less fine, like, because none of them rob control of your character. It's something you can always change what you're doing at any given moment. But as soon as the witch lady grabs you, you're pretty much screwed.
Exactly.
Yeah. I get really deflated when I make a joke and somebody doesn't get it, so that makes me not troll often. You kind of have to have developed a personality as someone who is constantly joking.
Right. And to people in chat, I hope you know that I was joking when I said that, most people in chat are trolls and they're just a handful of
yeah,
apples.
I'm sure they do.
Really, almost everybody is a good apple except for Game Saucer.
Who you will soon fight IRL.
Yes.
Ancient Dutch rules of battle. Libel. Slander.
Oh no, internet court! Reddit, right?
Is there like I think we're just killing all the enemies here, right? I don't know if there's a thing we're supposed to pick up.
I am unclear on that as well. I'm sort of running around grabbing ammo and stuff.
Awesome. Oh, there's a valley off in this direction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. The judge from Phoenix, right? Perfect. We're in good hands. What if two Dutch people play each other? Dutch people would never do battle with one another. Who can rig the game better? Yeah, fair enough. Oh man, my kingdom for that cannonball gun right now.
No.
There's a lot of kamikaze guys. They're the best enemy in the game. It's fine. I love that they give you the mission accomplished achievement in that last mission.
Yeah. Well, you did accomplish the mission of
That's
activate
true.
the time vault thingamajigger.
Right.
It wasn't the ultimate mission of fuck up all the aliens.
Yeah, kill every
But it was
last
a
alien.
mission.
Shit. Anything behind? Or minigun ammo. Contemporary way of rigging a game is just being better at it. Oh, I want that cannonball so bad. Jesus, there's so many clears in that hallway.
One of the things I kind of learned to do when I was playing this game solo was to make more use of C4.
I see.
Like, don't just use it when you are forced to use it to move the narrative forward, but in these places where you've got to, like,
Make traps.
where you progress and then run backward a lot. Yeah, exactly, make traps.
I feel like, you know, if Halo is the elemental game of circle strafing, like holding the, the stick to the left or right while you shoot. You make one, I feel like, what's the game where you're holding it forward, right? Hold it back. I mean, they give you plenty of C4, that must be what they want you to do with it. There you go. definitely a dearth of wooden clogs in the United States. Alright, I'm gonna go do something really stupid and run in there and see if there's a new gun. I'm almost out of ammo for all my guns.
Use more rocket launchers.
Come on. Oh, there's bird monsters now. Fantastic. Oh, sorry. Apparently, I was looking for ammo and that was the end of the stage.
Alright, that works. I was staring down the face of one of those giant demon dudes.
Diablo guys.
Diablo guys. Learning that the double barrel shotgun, which is not actually very successful against him.
There is a dearth of wooden clogs in the US. We don't have any. We lack them. Great sadness. You know, is there any hope that they'll make a new Serious Sam game? This was like 6 years now, I think it's since the last one.
Yeah, they had their 5-year back in that's been 5.5 years, I think. So they've been working on a new Serious Sam, but it's progress. That's all they've said.
I'd be really interested to see what a 2018, 2019 Serious Sam would look like.
Right.
Like, I'm already really impressed at how they managed to pull off the number of enemies you'd see in this game. I don't know how they're doing that.
Apparently, one of the big innovations for Serious Sam 4 is that it's not going to take place in Egypt. It's not going to just be deserts and pyramids.
Deserts.
As the last 3 have been.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Serious Sam 1 and 2. Well, Serious Sam 1 is all desert. Serious Sam 2, which I've only played a little bit of, I think starts with desert, then eventually gets to some weird...
Oh yeah, the monkeys. Forgot about these guys.
Locations. I hate these guys.
We've done a little bit of those, like, alien areas under the ground.
Yeah, although you may have noticed there's no enemies down there.
Oh, that's true. I guess the level differentiation is less like, especially after the beginnings. The first few levels, like, you start out in kind of a city, and then you get into the pyramids, but after that it's a lot of pyramids and, like, brown ruins. And you're differentiating the levels by, like, the way the enemies are placed and spaced out.
Right.
Which is fine, like, they don't... This game doesn't really need to have super varied level design, that's not what it's all about. It's to the point where it's like, it's interesting that they even have a level flavor at all, and you're not just like in a simulator room or something. I guess because they needed to have this military satire guy being a badass in the desert.
Right. I think you can expect in the future game, in the next game, to, you know, be witness the destruction of the Eiffel Tower.
That would be
probably
cool.
many other major landmarks.
I hope that that's what they double down on. I am super fucking lost right now.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's anywhere to go where I currently am.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go very systematically. Do the left-hand rule. A lot of dead-end rooms on the sides. Alright, this is the starting room, I think, that's full of loot. Yeah, that's the starting room. If we go straight across from the starting room, there's nothing there.
Right. Oh, I found the lever.
Oh, I'm coming.
I found the lever. I found the lever. I found the lever. Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, we need to play more board games with people. The board game group here in Los Alamos, we don't go often enough. That's how I met Sailor Dan, actually.
Oh, cool.
I had posted something on the Los Alamos board game group on Facebook, and my profile pictures of the Twitch thing, so I hadn't talked to him at all, but he saw the post, and then he came in Twitch chat one day and was like, "Hey dude, are you going to board games tonight?" I'm like, "That's weird. How do you know there's board games in Los Alamos?" Sit there and I'm like, "Are you Sailor Dan?" Everyone in the room was like, "Did you just call him Sailor Dan?"
Yeah. Okay, when I pulled the one switch, it opened up one of the other side rooms so that I could pull a switch
that's
in
also
there.
going to have a switch. Okay. We've been in a room like this before, and I think it was about 20 minutes or so. So we're doing pretty well. I found another switch. That way.
I think I got the switches over there already.
Okay.
Heading. That one's done.
Might be one back by the entrance now. Yeah, that sounds really fun. Progress?
Here, this way.
Coming. Hey! Thank God.
Oh God, that's a lot of scorpions shooting at us.
I'm full of rockets. A wall that should be openable. Wait, I think I'm on the other side of here. It's kind of a secret room, ammo and stuff in it. I use rockets to get out of here, maybe? C4. Doesn't work.
Oh, here's a wall that's going to open up when we hit some sort of switch.
Oh, there's a switch, okay. I saw
Yeah,
the
here it
walls. Ah, very good.
Maybe there need to be. Maybe there are two switches.
There's a couple of them, it looks like. 3 switches total. Oh. Yeah, you're kidding about scorpion count, holy crap.
When I was up above, but...
That's ridiculous. This game is crazy. Oh, man, I would love to like get a developer AMA or something, just get them to explain how they did this. There's got to be some trickery going on.
With number of enemies, or?
Yeah, number of enemies. managing all their AI at the same time. And keeping that information synced when playing it online.
Yeah, yeah.
I love reading about developer shenanigans to do that sort of thing. That's fun. Look out!
Oh,
get in the door. Oh, that didn't work.
Oh.
Passed away. That's one way to
You
put
almost survived Sen's fortress.
You died. Sen's Funhouse.
I gotta go up there and figure out. There's gotta be some sort of secret up there.
Great.
No? Oh, yeah, there's a minigun bullets.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's gotta be something like that. Like it's, if there's a bunch of, Scorpion guys, like they all select a target, and it's really only treating them as one entity with different hit points or something like that.
I just saw one of the clear skeletons walk down a wall. I've not
Nice.
seen him do that before. That was cool.
Did you already pull the switch in the center of the room?
I did not.
I just did, and I have no idea what it did.
Maybe this way. Oh god. It rotates.
Fucking jumping puzzles. Oh, thank God. Did that trigger a cutscene for you too?
Yeah.
I like big, crazy open areas in this
Do you
game.
read me?
This is HQ. Sam? Is that you? You're alive?
Is that Samantha?
What's going on over there?
Hellfire.
Sneak attack. They came out of nowhere. We can't hold out long. Fuck you! They're coming out of the goddamn walls. Quinn's dead. Charlie's team is out of commission. It's last stand time.
Oh, God, last stand time. This whole game has been one long last stand.
Shit! Hellfire! Hellfire! Over? Oh, it's not over until I teabag every last one of you alien motherfuckers.
Toad's coming to loot you.
He tries to moon me, I'll shoot his ass off and hang it on my wall. See you in 3000 BC, bitch. I'm heading for the time lock.
And you said that the previous games take place in the past, right?
Right. This game is a prequel because it takes place in the future of the other games.
Perfect. I need my cannonball. Not find a cannonball gun, I don't think. Oh shit. Well, I just Leroy Jenkins my way really far in the map looking for the cannon gun. And I died.
Hoping that it would be there.
Yeah, and now I'm having a bad time. It's a pretty awesome time, but I know, right? It's like, That's the other thing, is that since it's multiplayer, I can get pretty far ahead of you. So we're dealing with all these entities on the map at the same time, and it's got to be tracking their status.
So there were a couple times where you just got killed by something called a clone. I don't recognize that name. Do you know what
No, I didn't
enemy
see
it
what
was that was
killed
killing
me.
you?
No. Is it clone?
Yeah. It's,
I'll watch for it.
could it have been the flying thing?
Maybe. Try to watch for it.
Oh, that might be these soldier dudes.
Oh, okay. That shouldn't really ever kill you.
Right. Unless basically they
Buoy
happen to
swung.
kill steal.
The minigun's pretty crazy with rumble on controller scrub. There's the witch.
Yeah, she. Oh, there she is.
What's her actual name?
I don't know, but if you want to, get killed by her, that's a good way to find out.
Sacrifice.
Her name of Science. Next time we play this, I'm gonna have to turn down my graphical settings.
Yeah, it gets kind of crazy. I gotta build a new computer soon. Adds extra stress to be streaming it while playing it at the same time.
Sure.
A lot of stress on the CPU. The dream is to have two machines, and you have like one with a really, really good graphics card, and then you just pick that up over a capture card. So you don't have one machine doing both. Bunch of locked doors in here. Trying to see if there's a path. Wait, there might be a path here.
Yeah, that's the way.
A little blinking sound you hear sometimes is people teleporting in, I guess.
Yeah. Boom. Boom.
Yeah, that sounds right. God. Man, I'd love to play. Did you ever play Vermintide?
No, I haven't.
So it's kind of like Left 4 Dead, but with Warhammer
Rats?
and rats instead of zombies. Yeah, but it has a loot system, like Diablo. It would be really cool to like have a loot system Diablo. I feel like this game would be perfect for that because it's that same sort of. It's not that the game's particularly hard. It's more like how quickly and efficiently and stylishly can you kill stuff.
Right. It'd be great if this game had a sort of inventory management thing where every now and then you sort of had to stop, take about 10 minutes to go through your whole inventory, throw away the stuff that's crappy, and check for incremental stat boosts on whatever weapons you're currently using.
Yeah, that would be perfect for this kind of game. I wonder how you could do that if you wanted to do something where you're consistently getting more and more ridiculous guns. Because that's a problem in Borderlands too, right? And Borderlands is basically shooter Diablo, but you're always
love that.
stopping to look
Right.
at shit and like, oh god, I have option paralysis now.
And it's like, well, this one does more damage, but the other one like freezes and slows enemies.
The fact that you're even asking that question is you've already failed the design of Serious Sam, right? So it's like, I don't know how you fix that. Unless if you just make it so every upgrade is always incremental, it's always better, and you never have to ask. Lots of Devastator shells in here. Hearing a witch over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Total Warhammer 2. Flinch? What kind of game is that? Game Saucer? The most recent board game tabletop game I played was called Gloom. Have you heard of that, Peter?
What's that?
It's from the Ken Baker, the guy who made Eberron. It's a card game where all the cards are translucent, and so you stack the cards on top of each other to add modifiers to them. And you're playing as a family of like people in, I guess, like a Tim Burton movie. They're all extremely miserable, and your goal is to make them as miserable as possible before they die. And the people you're playing against, you have cards you can play that make like good things happen to them. Like maybe they had a wedding that went really nice, or they saw some ducklings and it brought them a small moment of happiness. But that's awful for them. Like you don't want them to ever be happy. So you try to screw over your allies by making them happy, by stacking the happiness cards on them, while making your own characters miserable. And you're encouraged to like create a narrative based on the cards you play, so you don't just play the card and get the modifier. If it says that the person was stung by bees, you have to like explain what's happened in their life so far that led them to be stung by bees.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a really, really cool game. I've been checking it out.
This is a like physical game.
Yeah, it's a physical game. Like it's the guy who made Eberron. You can probably find it in most LGSs. All the cards are translucent, so like the character's on the bottom, and you'll play a card that says stung by bees, and it adds like minus 15 happiness in like the top left corner of the card. And then if someone else wants to make them happy, they put another card on top of it that covers up that minus 15 penalty. And you keep stacking cards on top of it. Yeah, it's really, really clever. Until eventually you kill them.
This is on the card where there might be text.
Exactly, right.
And,
so that it'll say like, and there's lots of design space there. It'll say, you know, if this text is showing, then this happens, or, you know, like there's different sections of the card that can be covered up. There's like a top slot, a middle slot, and a bottom slot. So, you know, maybe your happiness card is really good, but the person's really miserable in the bottom slot, and your happiness card only covers the top slot, so it's not really helping you. Lots of cool design space in it. I really enjoyed it.
Huh.
I haven't played a game that's both mechanically interesting and has that like storytelling component to it at the same time. That's like a traditional card game. You have that with tabletop RPGs, but usually those storytelling games are like, like I don't really care about the mechanics side of it. I'm not going to try to win, you know.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. The player who had the worst day goes first. I haven't had a chance to talk to you about it. what is the Magic meta like right now? Like, I heard people complaining about, was this card combo with a Planeswalker and a thing that lets you blink creatures that they kind of screwed up the card text?
Right, there's a creature that lets you blink any permanent.
Oh, and they probably shouldn't have said permanent, right?
Right, exactly. And then there's a card in the combo in the set, the Planeswalker, that lets you make a copy of a card. Now you sacrifice that card at the end of the turn, but it does have haste, so you can attack with it, do whatever right away.
Okay.
So it's a Felidar Guardian, I think is what it's called. So people have called this the copycat combo.
Sure.
Play the cat. The cat can blink the Planeswalker.
Planeswalker can come in and use its loyalty ability again, and you just make an infinite number of them. That's insane.
Exactly, all of which can attack that turn.
Is it unusual that that sort of thing gets past R&D? Like, I feel like they haven't
really
had that big of a problem.
Something that blatant.
Yeah.
Something like in the same set, at least 2 back-to-back sets would get missed. That's pretty incredible to me.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing process. It's, you know, where things are constantly being balanced and rebalanced, and you've done playtesting, but you've never really had a chance to, well, until I guess the last couple of weeks maybe, had a chance to playtest sort of the final version of the
Sure.
the set.
There's always the problem that, you know, millions of people playing the game are way more end testers than you can possibly hire, and there's only so much time you can spend testing it to find every possible combination. I'm guessing that the unforeseen broken combos in most sets aren't that broken most of the time, right? Cards in your hand.
Yeah, this one was just particularly blatant. Like, this one they should have caught.
I see.
This one, when it came out, most people assumed that it was an intentional design.
Oh,
because
sure.
How could you miss something like that?
Cards numbered 1 through 15. You get a pile of cards you have to play out one by one in a set. 5 reserve stack. You play out cards from your hand in your pile only if you're the next card in the set that's forming. Or if it's a 1, in which case you must play it. Card you reserve. Finish playing out your pile first. That sounds similar to Uno, right? Isn't Uno more about like counting up and discarding your hand? I guess I haven't played Uno in such a long time. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I like those deceptively simple games. Ah, I see. People predict what's going to be broken weeks ahead of time with Hearthstone. So Hearthstone's having a big issue right now in the community where the game seems like it's too expensive to play now. Because, like, everything is... They haven't really changed their pricing model, but there's so many more cards than in vanilla when everything made more sense.
Yeah.
You have to pick up gas canisters. Go fill the car. Okay. I'm curious
I think I've seen the car kind of towards the end of the stage.
Okay, I'm coming toward you. I wonder if Magic has had a similar problem, because they changed their block structure like a year or two ago, right? They got rid of doing 3 blocks and core sets.
Right. Things would rotate every year and a half. Rather than every... I guess they changed the things to be rotating to some extent. Oh, I found the car. Just need to get to it.
Oh, that's really cool. Thank you for comparing it that way, Game Saucer. Now I'm seeing what the game's all about. I found another gas canister. Oh, okay, you can't carry more than 1 canister.
Oh, okay, you gotta go fill it up.
Gotcha. So I think I just walk up to this one and it loads automatically. Car is filled 1 out of 8. Right.
1 out of 8.
Looks like I'm gonna need some more.
There's pink canisters all around the map.
Yeah. Stage. Once we get in that car.
Oh, is it the end of the stage?
Yeah, I know we're coming up on the end of sublock time.
Oh, you know, that's perfect, because we ended 5 minutes early last time, so...
Oh, cool.
brilliant. Oh, I already have a canister. Shit. Yeah, your anniversary stream is coming up soon. Did you have another game in mind to switch to if we beat, if you wanted to keep Serious Sam on there? And if we beat it partway through?
Yeah, do Serious Sam and then play whatever after that. Yeah, I'll think about that.
Cool beans. If you don't have something that's cool too, we can always just end it early and then you can bank whatever time's left. Cars, yeah, 5 out of 8.
Game that I've been kind of interested in trying sometime. Doesn't have to be streamed necessarily.
Sure.
But it's called Screen Cheat.
Okay. Is it like a game out of screen watching?
Yes, yes. So think back to the golden days of playing GoldenEye, and hey, don't watch my screen. No screen cheating, right?
Uh-huh.
So in this game, it is always split screen, regardless of whether you're playing with friends online. You are invisible.
Okay.
Everybody's invisible. So the only way you can find out where somebody is by looking at their screen.
That's pretty awesome. That sounds really cool.
I don't know if weapons are invisible or not. If you can see that somebody's shooting at you on your screen.
That sounds super cool.
But,
did you check out Invisigun Heroes at all? Not the same premise at all, but shit. It's a game where it's like it's a 2D competitive game where everyone on the map is invisible. So it's like top down, so it's not screen watching. But whenever you move, you become visible temporarily. Whenever you act, you become visible temporarily. And it's interesting. Yeah. It reminds me of that, although the screen watching game will be very different because this one, it's all top down, so you can kind of look for things in your peripheral vision, where it sounds like Screen Cheat, you're actively having to watch someone else's screen to know what the hell is going on at any given time. That's pretty brilliant. Trick-taking
Was
game.
the Breakdown Moody a trick-taking game?
Here's one.
So I'm contributing nothing to the filling the car plan. I think it only counts it when you do it.
Oh, really? Okay. If you see one, let me know, because I have the penultimate one now.
Okay. You grabbing ones that you've already used to fill the car? So they don't, like, kind of count twice?
I'm having an issue now where I can't tell if when I bring it to the car if it's working. Let's see.
Yeah.
And the game doesn't like show you if you currently have one on you. I think I see the last one. But let me pick it up, then we're good. Okay, let me. All the cars everywhere. There's this one shitty car that needs all this gas.
Right, right.
Can you maybe come to me at the car really quick? Just curious. I feel like I picked up the last one to turn it in, but nothing happens when I like walk up to it.
Yeah, it might be that I have one. I don't know. I'll try. walked up to it either. We might just
Okay.
need to kill the rest of the guys.
Maybe. It didn't give me a you turned in all the canisters message either, so I'll try to
Yeah,
look for
that
it.
should.
Right.
Hey,
Trying
hey.
everything. You never know.
Exactly, you never know until you try.
Maybe the car runs on missiles. I mean, Occam's razor.
I'm
Rocket
trying to check
fuel.
like the outskirts.
Yeah. Fortunately, the pink stands out pretty well, but
Yeah, yeah.
really it helps if you can get
Oh,
like
I see
up
a
high.
pink.
Okay, I'm coming. Yep, I see one now too. Gas canister picked up.
Excellent.
One more fill-up
One
should
more,
do
it says.
One more again. Oh, okay. Here's one.
You got it? Okay. Did it let you do it? Did it like say that it worked?
Yeah. Nope, didn't say anything. Alright, I might be able to show you where it was.
Yeah. Maybe it like blocks you from picking it up, or we both have to pick it up or something.
Yeah. Or like it really only counts for you.
Okay, found it. Got it.
Okay, good.
Sit in the car and fire backward. Basic physics, right?
Yeah. Hey, just bring one of those unlimited rocket jets with you.
Car is filled. 8 out of 8. Cool. GG.
Yeah.
Detroit Steel, baby. Hallelujah.
This fucking kick. Serious Sam basically is Brostead. Alright. Thanks, man. That was fun. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off on the stream. I'll catch you around, dude.
Cool.